skies. Every move becomes the light. Speed and thunder in your chest. You were built to never rest. Crack the ground with pulsing steps. Burn through fear and break what's left. No delay, just lift the flame. Let the storm remember your name. Ride the current, feel the blow. You're the reason rhythms grow. Tear the silence, shape the sky. Every motion dares to fly. Let the blast define your way. Every spark a word you say. Take the leap and drop the brakes. Turn the world with every shake. Power flows from deep within. Let the roar beneath begin. Shift the weight and bend the space. Push your speed with perfect grace. No commands can hold your fire. You're the climb, the raw desire. Spin the heat around your stride. Push the beat and let it ride. Every jump a bold attack. You move forward, never back. Sparks erupt inside your core. You were meant to give them more. Break the echo, flip the pace. Drag the wind and steal the race. Lift your sound and shake the air. Paint your path without a care. Crush the stillness, don't comply. Let the pulse electrify. Drive your will through every scene. You're the voice behind the stream. Strike with heat, no need to speak. Every second turns the peak. Push the sound through open skies. Catch the lift before it dies. Ride the wave with blinding speed. Turn your soul into the lead. Drop the doubts and spin the storm. You were made to break the norm. Make them feel what you became. Without fear, without a name. Only forward, nothing less. Wheels spin wild, hands are tight. Every second sharp and right. No return and no delay. This is where you blaze your way. Tension builds but won't control. You were born to break the roll. Every sound a rising flare. Nothing holds you, nothing dares. Hit the slope with zero fear. This is why you're shifting gear. Lift the charge, erase the line. Run like thunder on a sign. Every scream becomes your cue. Drive the force inside of you. Cross the line, shake the flame. Write your pulse in every frame. Speed becomes your second skin. Feel the chaos pull you in. Veins alive with burning flow. Chase the beat and let it grow. Drop the calm and raise the stakes. You're the push the system shakes. Every breath is hardwired raw. Every move is breaking law. All directions point ahead. Turn the noise into your thread. Cut the fear and flood the light. You were made to win this fight. Light the sound and dive through heat. There's no stop sign at your feet. Feel the track beneath your soul. Twist and fly to hit your goal. No detour, no
Cross the lane, fading fast but not in vain. Static pulls like slowing time, but your heart still climbs the climb. Push the edges, spark the light. You were never built for night. Twist the silence, raise the flame. Burn the dark and own your name. Every dull step starts to shine. You're the edge that cuts the line. Rip the gray with streaks of red. Every moment fights the dead. Crash the calm, the color grows. You're the pulse that brightly glows. Shake the haze with brutal will. Every move a force to thrill. Light the air with what you make. This is how the stillness breaks. Glitches echo in your mind, but your spirit won't rewind. Cracks appear and sound retreats. Still you stand and beat repeats. Friction bends but won't collapse. You're the storm that fills the gaps. Raise your hands and slam the floor. You won't fade, you're something more. Turn the blur into a scream. Nothing dull can stop your beam. Blaze the air with vibrant tone. Let your rhythm stand alone. Spin the echo, build the light. Make the dark something to fight. Lift the shape you want to be. Color burns from energy. No more gray to cloud your way. You're the burst that floods the day. Nothing dims a soul like this. Light it up with every fist. Crash the quiet, bend the frame. You're the one who shifts the flame. Push the edges, stretch the spark. Let the world ignite the dark. Feed the motion, burn the screen. Make your spirit loud and clean. Now the world can see you made. The power that will end the fade. Keep the
eyes are wide, power rising deep inside. No escape and no delay. You were meant to feel this way. Hold the current, let it bite. You're the force behind the light. Every signal hits in time. You're the line, the perfect rhyme. Snap to motion, snap to flame. Every second fuels the game. Drop the weight and crush the wall. You're the tempo standing tall. Chase the loop and own the track. You won't bend and won't go back. Feel the grip that won't unwind. Let the rhythm guide your mind. Noise surrounds but can't intrude. You're the calm that breaks the feud. Circuits fire with every thought. Every beat a battle fought. Turn the static into flow. Lock it tight and let it go. Push the signal past the breach. Every move within your reach. Waves align to your control. You're the rhythm, you're the goal. Hold the power, lift the beat. Crash the noise beneath your feet. Every crash a brand new spark. Drive the rhythm through the dark. Spin the storm and set the tone. This is yours and yours alone. Let the pattern never fade. You're the voice the beat has made. In the silence motion hums. Every second boldly drums. Fuse the moment with your core. Open up the sonic door. Nothing slow and nothing soft. Take the sound and lift it off. Echoes chase you through the frame. You're the system with no name. Every pulse becomes your thread. You're the beat they can't unthread. Let it sync with who you are. course is clear, every moment shifting gear. Eyes ahead, your hands are sure. You were built to ride the pure. No more sway and no retreat, only speed beneath your feet. Every turn is locked in fire, every spark a new desire. Balance found through perfect pace, nothing lost, no wasted space. Grip the ground with every stride, let precision be your guide. Steer the heat through every zone, you control it all alone. No delay and no misread, you're the signal, you're the lead. Moments knows your point of view, every second born for you. Veins align with metal flow, every shift begins to glow. No distortion, no divide, you're the line that can't collide. Sound responds to how you steer, every beat is crystal clear. Push ahead with clean intent, you're the force they can't prevent. Path is true and angles burn, you command the every turn. Lock the edge and feel it snap, hit the rhythm, close the gap. Power pulses through the frame, you define the perfect aim. Every second locked and lit, this is how the systems fit. You don't bend and you don't lift, you're the flow with zero drift. Every beat aligned with drive, you control the way you thrive. Blaze the path without a curve, ride with confidence and nerve. Cut the chaos, ride the air, push the wave with perfect care. Never tilt and never slide, you're the current amplified. Precision rides inside your gift, this is you with zero drift. Stay straight and strike again. Heat begins behind your eyes, power builds and amplifies. No more silence in your chest, every second craves the test. Muscle tense and focus tight, you ignite the edge of night. Every motion draws the flame, you're the one who fuels the name. Pulse ignites without delay, this is more than what you say. Charge the system, light the deep, let the current lose its sleep. Every beat is born to burn, let the motion take its turn. Drive the signal to explode, you're the charge that takes the road. Crack the walls, rebuild the floor, feed the fire at your core. Veins conduct the sonic surge, every spark begins to merge. No more waiting, no restraint, energy you can't contain. Push the noise through every seam, turn the echo to a scream. Everything you need is here, let the burn erase the fear. Strike the match and raise the rate, you define your shifting state. Break the seal and drop the flame, you're the one who plays this game. system, feel your rise. You're the heat they can't disguise. Pulse erupts with every turn. Nothing left for you to learn. Everything is locked and lit. You were made to run with grit. Crush the noise and take control. You're the spark that shakes the whole. From within you lead the war. Nothing fake, just burning core. Born to run on fire inside. No one burns the way you do. Twist the heat into your name. Carve your path with open flame. Drop the past and strike the core. You are not what came before. Let the rhythm match your soul. Set the world on full control. Now they see what can transform. You alone define your form. Leave the trail that lights the sky.
Snap a light across the sky. You don't wait, you amplify. Cracks appear where fear once stayed. Now you break what doubt has made. Air is charged, your path is clear. Every sound becomes a spear. You don't fall, you don't delay. Every motion carves the way. Feel the pulse between the breaks. You're the flash, the silence wakes. Ride the air with cutting force. Let the thunder steer your course. Tear the calm with lightning speed. You're the shock they didn't read. No more ground to pull you back. You ignite the sonic track. Feel the climb and stretch the spark. You're the flight that bends the dark. Every move, a sonic hit. Every second fully lit. Sky responds to what you send. You don't bend, you just ascend. Wings not made from steel or flame, but from will they can't contain. You're the jolt that splits the line. Carved from power, not design. Rip the silence, strike and go. You're the charge they didn't know. Twist the sky and shift the air. No one else would even dare. Friction bends but doesn't bind. You were made to leave behind. Every echo fuels the race. You accelerate through space. Let your shadow fade and swing. You're the voice on silent wing. No restraint can hold your climb. You're the shock that breaks through time. Blast through barriers and haze. Set the sky in burning blaze. Every move a sharpened scream. You're the start of every stream. Hit the sky with open eyes. Let the storm become your rise. You don't wait for signs or kings. You were built with blazing wings. Slice the stillness. Fly on.
Sound repeats through open space. Every step leaves its own trace. Walls respond with rising tone. You don't move, you're never alone. Every beat returns again, riding back from where it's been. You're the spark that sets it free. Rhythm flows from energy. Every wave you send will call back to where you stood so tall. Move with sound and feel it bend. Let the echo never end. Every strike creates the stream. shift, the rising flame. Motion forms in patterned waves. You're the pulse the system craves. Forward lines with mirrored grace, filling all the empty space. Send the shape and watch it fly. You're the signal in the sky. Feel the echo spin and break. Every note a path you make. Loop the rhythm, stretch the sound. Let it dance without a bound. You don't fade, you resonate. Every move reverberates. Make the stillness vibrate strong. You've been singing all along. Bounce and rise with pure intent. You're the sound that won't relent. Call the tone and let it grow. Shape the air with what you know. Every whisper, every blast comes around and echoes fast. Fuel the silence with your sound. You're the core that spreads around. Let the voice and motion blend. You're the echo with no end. Your sound never stays still. Fire surrounds but won't consume. You walk bold through every plume. Scorching air but you don't flinch. Pressure grows, you never clinch. The lines are melting, ground is glass. Still you rise and always pass. Built from steel and wired tight. You survive the fiercest light. Even flames can't break your will. You're the calm when all stand still. Through the blaze you hold the line. Never bending to the sign. Let the smoke just fade away. You are forged to never sway. Every storm just adds to form. You persist through every swarm. Nothing shakes what you've become. You're the heat's own beating drum. Ashes swirl but you push through. Burning skies won't blacken you. Every crack you've sealed in fire. You're the spark that won't expire. Even flames know who you are. Unmoved by how hot things are. Brighter heat just makes you shine. Pressure builds, you realign. Rising strong through heat and clash. You're the fire they can't smash. Crank the core and feel it spin. You don't melt, you burn within. Every second holds the weight. Still you step and dominate. Even when the temp explodes, you absorb what others fold. In the center of the fight, you're the one who holds the light. Let the flames try what they may. You're the one who will not sway. Grip the blaze and press it back. You're the heart that doesn't crack. Turn the inferno into pace. Meet the fire face to face. Never stop and never yield. You're the shield they cannot wield. Even heat won't make you move. You were made for something smooth. Still standing in the burn.
Wait waves beneath your feet explode. You don't fight, you shift the mode. Every beat becomes your lane, flowing power through each vein. No resistance, no retreat. You become the moving beat. Eyes ahead, your balance true. Let the motion carry you. No command but pure control. You adapt and make it whole. Slide through tension, bend the wave. Every moment sharp and brave. Guide the motion, keep it tight. You were made to ride the light. Nothing stops your rising tide. You and rhythm coincide. Every turn is smooth and clean. You define what now can mean. Feel the shift before it comes. Catch the signal in the drums. No prediction, just pure feel. Every step is raw and real. Let the pressure raise your state. Match the force and seal your fate. From the pulse, your steps align. You and sound in perfect line. Push the edge, but don't collapse. You're the map to every lapse. Tilt the system, guide the stream. Turn the flow into your beam. No resistance left to fight. Everything just feels so right. Power hums beneath your move. You don't follow, you improve. Ride the rhythm, keep it live. You were born to sink and drive. Let the wave reshape your pace. You become the quiet chase. Chase the line where pressure blends. You don't pause and don't pretend. Every shift becomes your song. Even chaos sings along. No one else could hold this speed. You adapt to every need. Hold the current with both hands. This is how your spirit stands. Always moving, never stuck.
Energy builds without a sound. Tension coils beneath the ground. Muscles twitch, the signal near. You were born to disappear. Into speed and into fire. Let the moment take you higher. Every thought becomes a spark. You ignite and leave the dark. No more waiting, now you start. Every jolt is from your heart. Burst the silence, light the track. There's no force to pull you back. Every surge becomes your lid. Driven by your raw born need. Crack the system, jump the gate. Push ahead, accelerate. Power flows from deep inside. You're the one who doesn't hide. Friction bends, but you don't stall. You were meant to take it all. No delay, no room for slow. Only motion you control. Feel the rise beneath your skin. Let the voltage pull you in. One command, don't hesitate. Make the future detonate. Feel the pressure start to race. You become the driving base. Drive the force and drop the frame. There's no turning from this game. Let your will define the flow. No one else will ever know what it takes to leap so high. On a beat that dares to fly. You don't ask and you don't pause. You're the engine without flaws. All you know is push against what pulls you back. Every scrape refines your track. Tension builds with every stride. You don't run, you override. No escape from heat and stone. You are fire all your own. From the pressure you rise, made a spark in steel disguise. Grind the path and blaze the way. You're the storm that doesn't sway. Friction made you more than real. Now the world will feel your steel. Scars and heat define your shape. You're the one who won't escape. Strike through walls they try to form. You were never meant for norm. Cracks and cuts don't slow your pace. Every hit becomes your grace. Metal tears but you hold tight. Bite the edge and ride the fight. Burning skin but vision clear. You don't flinch, you don't veer. From the grind you find your name. Every loss becomes your flame. Born from struggle, born from speed. You are all the world will need. Spin the power from the pain. Push through friction, hold the chain. Every burn becomes a tool. You create the breaking rule. Not from calm or easy fire. You are shaped by fierce desire. Every moment makes you grow. Even sparks you didn't show. What they break you always bend. You evolve and then ascend. Heat and strain will mark your path, but you rise through every wrath. You don't fold, you don't delay. You burn brighter every day. Every mark a brand new start. You were built with heavier heart. Through the tension, sharp and worn. This is where your soul was born. Strength is carved through pressure. ignite before the spark. Footsteps blur beneath your fire. Every second climbing higher. No more drag and no delay. You're the path that won't obey. Air is thin but pulse is clear. Every move shifts up a gear. One beat gone, you're five ahead. You don't stop where others tread. Step so fast you shatter time. Every pulse a steep incline. Bend the world to fit your pace. You were built to lead the race. Snap through motion, break the line. Every edge becomes your sign. No rewind, no second guess. You explode in speed and press. Muscle memory takes command. Every shift just meets demand. Faster now, no overhead. Thoughts dissolve, pure drive instead. Twist the rhythm to your hand. You're the strike they never planned. Timing bends to fit your flow. You create the way to go. Every breath another frame. You don't run, you burn the game. Drop the weight and ride the jump. Make the quiet split and thump. Leap beyond what time can hold. Speed is yours and uncontrolled. Feel the climb with every kick. You're the pulse that doesn't stick. Let the rest just try and keep. You don't sprint, you dive too deep. Yeah. Yeah. You don't sprint, you dive too deep. Every footstep breaks the mold. This is how your force unfolds. Overtake the line ahead. Paint the motion, drop the thread. Never pausing, never flat. You're the one who won't look back. Every flash another sign that you live outside the line. No dissent and no regret. You're live in hyperstep. Faster than the now.
City lights reflect your frame, moving through without a name. Every color bends to you, every line obeys what's true. Flashes blink beneath your stride. You don't run, you override. Hold the glow with steady hands. Every turn still understands. Grab the rhythm, hold it tight. You control the neon light. Grip the moment, twist the pace. Ride the shine with perfect grace. Let the flashes guide your way. You don't wait, you seize the day. Electric paths beneath your shoes.
begins to glow. No return, the way is set. Every move a live duet. Breath is sharp, the vision wide. You embrace the rising tide, pushing past the final break.